now I'm going to do a bridal henna design, so you can see the way everything merges in together and the way I've taught you them patterns, how they all come together in a flow. So in the very first tutorial I taught you how to do straight lines and then mini small circles. So we've done that now, and this is how I'm going to start off my design. I'm going to do something else like on the other side as well, but I'm going to do that later on because I want to go in a flow first. So you do that, then you can obviously you can create another line to break up the what you've just done already. As you can see there, I did mess you up a little, so I'm just going to clean the design by picking up the henna. And I will again do the same. What I would advise you to do as well, when you do henna, make sure the arm or wherever, like, you know, if you are doing it on the inside of the hand or the outside, the arm is straight, because you may, the person or the bride, she may keep her hand like this. So you can see mostly what happens is when people keep their hand the other way around, you end up doing that side, but later on you find out the half of the designs on that side, or that side may be empty. So make sure you're doing it in a right angle. So I will now do a small circle and then half circles, outline it again, and I'm just basically creating a flower here now, and then them petals which I've taught you already. I'm blending it and then putting the dots there. I will now create a pattern on the other side of the flower. So remember the S shape I've told you about? So we created one paisley here and then just outlining it and then doing the same. I'm gonna create a little flower here with the dots, because obviously I do want it all look a bit full, so we don't want to leave any place empty. Fill it all in. And then again, gonna create the S shape but facing the other way from this side now. Oops. Oh yes, as you might be thinking, why am I using a different henna cone today and not Afrosa? The only reason is that I ran out of them. That is why. So this cone is good as well. I normally get it from a local shop, only in emergency cases. It's from India. So here I'm gonna fill it in a different style, so just blend it all in. When you blend it in, make sure you go over the outlines, only because it gives a neater look to it. And again, I'm going to create a flower here now. Take your time while you're doing your henna design and do not try to rush, because if you try to rush or if you're doing it fast, you may end up with the messy design, which you really don't want. And I'm just blending it inwards. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, the way I've created the lines there, I'm going to create another line here as well. Only because I want to break up the design which I'm doing. And then the same thing here. then create another pattern on this side. And just outlining it, taking it out and creating the half circle of the patterns, and then you just fill in the design from inside. So you can do any type of fillings to which you're comfortable with. I have taught you the different styles, and then you're basically just creating this. In a way, to be honest, you're just repeating what you've done. And then outwards. Fold this paisley in as well. I quite like this type of filling because it makes it look more fuller. And then here what I'm going to do is, because obviously our design is ending there, so a dot, outline it, a dot, outline it. I'm filling it in from the sides as well to make sure it is more straight, and also it is all filled in, because bridal is all about filling in what you've done. Some brides, they don't like too much henna, so obviously you will look at their preferences as well. I'm gonna outline the design which I've done. As you can see, you can do anything with the henna. You don't have to create any special patterns or designs or anything. You'll just go with its flow. Okay, so we've done that. Gonna put another line here, so again, to break it up, dots. Make sure all the dots are the same. And you will then outline the dots. Outline it once more. And same again. Okay, so we've done that bit now. So you can see the arm is nearly done. From that end, I am going to fill it in more detail now as well now. So what you can do, obviously I've done a flower here now. I'm going to outline this bit, joining with the flower, and then just dots. I am thinking of getting rid of the flower because it looks too odd there. So what I'm going to do is just draw lines around it, so you won't be able to see the dot. As you can see, it's all gone now. Okay, so we're going to do a flower here. You can see I'm doing a different flower now. Gonna fill in the flower. These are the different ways of filling in the pattern which I've taught you. I think it was in the third tutorial of how to do henna. A dot and then outline it, and then dot, and then just keep on going in the same shape. Outline the flowers you've done. And I will outline it once more. Keep your hand straight. Okay, so we've done that now, because obviously I will be going down to the index finger, but we will be outlining it from the side as well, so we can create the fuller design. Okay, so here comes the paisley's now. And the other one facing the other way. Bringing it out. Put a dot there, and then just fill it in from the middles. And then you just outline that. Okay, I'm now gonna fill them in. I'm not doing too much because I'm just blending it in and just outlining it. I'm going to do the petals of a different design. Oh sorry, of a different flower. So you can see I've used different types of flowers throughout the design. So you don't have to stick to one flower. If you're comfortable with one particular flower, that's fine. But it's up to you how you want to do it. Okay. I am going to now outline this.
I have to.
And I'm now just going to draw a dot and then just outline it twice. And that's what you keep on doing throughout, just to fill in the whole design. So what I've done so far is just outline this end, and again going to draw a flower and put a dot there and then just outline it twice. As you can see, it is already giving the full neat look to my design.
Ready, take your.
Start करके. Okay, now we're just doing the fingers. So you keep on doing that throughout, and at the end you just apply the line flower. As you can see, the line should get a bit joined there, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just split them. On the next finger, again, create a different design. Okay, so we've filled in the fingers, the most of them. And just going to do the thumb, and then we're just going to go back to the top and sort it out from the top. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. Now I'm just going to go back to the top and we're just going to sort it out from there, because it just looks as if we've just drawn a line and that's it, we've done that. That's what we don't want. We don't want a sharp touch to the design. So just do the top, as in draw the half circles. We will do a design on top to make it look as if it's not a sharp start. The swirly design which I taught you in, I think that was in the tutorial 3. Do the line, do the dots. And then you don't want to do more dots on top because it's going to look like as if you're creating a tree there, which you don't want. Okay, so that's what we've done from the top to make it stop looking as sharp as we started. And this is it really. This is your bridal henna design pattern which is done. I would like to say being a henna artist is not an easy job, because you will be doing henna on others, but most of the time most of the henna will be going on your own hands, especially your nails as well. So sometimes people do wear gloves as well when they do it. I don't, but it comes with time that it stops getting a lot messier. But at the beginning, sometimes it is a mission doing a henna pattern for a bride.